Okay. So today we have another beautiful lesson. Lesson 229. Love which created me is what I am. Love which created me is what I am. And again, love which created me is what I am. I seek my own identity and find it in these words. Love which created me is what I am. Now need I seek no more. Love has prevailed. So still it waited for my coming home, that I will turn away no longer from the holy face of Christ. And what I look upon attests the truth of the identity I sought to lose, but which my Father has kept safe for me. Father, my thanks to you for what I am, for keeping my identity untouched and sinless in the midst of all the thoughts of sin my foolish mind made up. And thanks to you for saving me from them. Amen. And then we just rest in this thought. Love which created me is what I am. Okay. So as always, this workbook lesson it's really deep. Such a simple statement. Love which created me is what I am. But it's also really important. He's giving us some big, important concepts here. First off, love is what created me. This is a big correction for the idea that we have somehow created ourselves. That split off, fragmentary, tiny mad idea has created me. That's the false idea. But that's never been true. I've only ever been created by love, by God, by peace. And then the second part of that is that love is what I am. Love is what I am. Not smallness, not separation, not an individual. These are all just mistakes. And so beautiful that he also then says, in spite of all of our mad thoughts, that truth has been kept safe. Thank you, Father, for keeping my identity untouched and sinless in the midst of all the thoughts of sin my foolish mind made up. So the truth has never been affected, never been lost. What we are has never been affected, has never been undone. Just temporarily obscured. But now the cloud is lifting, the veil is being drawn back. So that we can remember this beautiful lesson. Love which created me is what I am. It's not foolishness that created me. It's not smallness that created me. It's not a world that created me. It's not other bodies that created me. Love has created me. That is what I am. Anything that wants to be shared, anything that needs to be expressed. Dirk.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, hi, very. Thank you for this introduction in the session, in the lesson today. It's so beautiful, and I pray that I can, that I hold on to it, to keep it in my mind firmly. I feel fear to speak up, to show up. I think there's a part of me that doesn't want to speak, doesn't want to be clear, is ashamed, and it's somehow, no, it's not right, I'm not right. Maybe even I did it wrong, did it wrongly. So it feels then this part of me wants to be disconnected, to hide. So, and then I think, okay, I use it. I don't do it. I do the opposite of it. Show up, speak up, be here. And, but I found this idea or this thought, no, I will join you here and be here and see how it feels and how it goes with you here. I think about now I'm here with my girlfriend here in another city with her, and it's a very intense time. Because of my sharings, my feelings that come up, even frustrated feeling, and not to feel all the time connected, and somehow frustrated and a bit, I think, guilt as well to be with her because she isn't a course student. and it makes somehow a great difference between us, I think. Although I train my mind and I am quite honest with her, so we have a quite stormy time as well, because there comes up a lot of stuff, and yeah. And today, the lesson today to be this, just to be this love, not my frustration, to give, not to get. I find myself, it's about getting something here, getting attention, getting enough sleep, because she's so up early in the morning. I think I cannot sleep enough. Yeah, so there are different things, or different concerns about my being here with her. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear a theme through a lot of what you're sharing, Dirk, which is that there's a desire to connect. That
Yes.
brought you with us this morning, and through pretty much everything you said, there's a desire to connect, to be authentic, and to really, be not by yourself, not isolated, not separate.
Yes. I think I am longing for this connection, to not be separate in my own thoughts, in my word, in my wishes. Yeah. Thank you. It's I think now it's clear. Yeah. Yeah, I thought even about the retreat.
Yeah, beautiful.
In September. It's in my mind about connection as well, to be connected with you. And but there's it seems that for me there's but a little time slot. So it's about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I even looked up for a flight, and I have to consider even it's possible to come to be with you in this time. It's okay for you, or okay for the group to short it this way, or it's somehow too busy. Yeah. So it's about, again, it's about connection for me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think where there's a will, there's a way. So let's discuss that. Let's discuss what could work.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's good to connect about it. Yeah. Not to be alone, because I yeah, it's right. I step back then and I think about it, but it's only for me. And yeah. or maybe to be normal. It comes to this theme. We had it at the weekend, you remember? To be normal, or to fit in. Okay.
Well, as we said here recently, instead of being normal, you can be abnormal. So
Yeah. So yeah. So maybe I have in mind that later on I will get in touch with you, with Jenny, to have a
let's,
little talk about it. Yeah.
that sounds great.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dirk.
Thank you. Thank you for this space. Yeah.
Who else would like to share something, would like to open up something?
Just in order to explore, because I feel I feel this desire in my heart to take time with God, for example, to spend time with God, and because I had a nightmare, and then when I woke up, I just felt this darkness in my heart, and then I also feel like this, and I need to spend time with God, and I need to bring more God to my mind, and then I want to feel this love again, this light in my heart. And then, but it's weird, because when I go in this state of my mind, and I can also feel this anger, it's like, I need to defend this space with God. I need to stay now. And then it seems to be a little bit confused to me. It's like, just I want to stay with God, but if someone says something this time or interrupt me, I feel like, let me with God now. Just, yeah. And then just this thought, to be with God, and yeah, I just like to share this anger and this thought about the need to defend my time with God. Just only with me, and between me and God, no one more can interrupt. Or yeah, it's really weird, this thought. Thank you.
Yeah, that's really good to see. There's almost a fighting with someone if you're in your space and maybe they even talk to you, but it's really just another way of seeing that you think you can lose God. Which is impossible. But then if someone says something, it's almost like you're believing that you're losing God again. This is just a replay of the separation thought in you. And that's probably why it's so upsetting to you. So it's just another chance for you to realize you can't lose God. You never have lost God. Love which created me is what I am. Whether someone is talking to me while I was meditating or praying or whatever else might be happening. So, look at the emotion, look at the anger, but just keep remembering you can't lose God. You can't actually lose what you are.
Deep. Thank you.
Yeah, that deep fear of loss. Deep fear of loss, deep fear of the possibility of being disturbed. As if you can be disturbed. Yeah. I think also spirit works in many different ways. If you have a nightmare, it's beautiful to be able to go within and take time with God. Another option can be to share with Jonas, to say, hey, wake up, I had a nightmare, I need to join, I want to talk.
Yeah, he'll be another nightmare, a daymare. If I wake up, has to be between me, God, I'm sure. Unless a miracle happen.
You have my permission to try.
Sorry, just speak so loud because what's fun in this situation.
You just expressed about the fear of not getting enough sleep
Okay.
with his girlfriend. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the belief of being disturbed, so you're just expressing the belief that you in being disturbed when you want to be with God, Vanessa. And then when I share this, well, just talk to Jonas. But then he has a belief in being disturbed. It's in the mind. It's a belief in the mind. I can be disturbed. There is a threat to, it can be a threat to my, what I do, what I am. And I think, yeah, especially when you want to be with God, when you want to go within and pray, and that can be this. I remember I went through the same, and I feel it was in the beginning, I would say, in the beginning when it was so important for me to be in my right mind. It was so important because it was so awful to be in the wrong mind. It was so awful. It was so, and it could be a long stretch before I was able to get back to my right mind. It could be days. So it was, if someone disturbed me when I just was starting to enter my right mind, it was super, I was super sensitive to that. Got very irritated, and that very irritation was my wrong mind. And I was suddenly felt like I had to work hard again to come back to my right mind. So, but it is okay to say to someone, to say to Jonas, say to the other person, well, I need to take some time with God now. I don't want to be disturbed until I let you know. It's okay to say that too. Even though even that can be, for me, even that was like sensitive, like that would disturb the process to have to tell someone, But yeah, but there you are, you're both here, you're sharing the same purpose. And I know Jonas also feels it's very important for him to have his time. So you can be sensitive to each other. You can like check within with yourself. Is she available? Is he available? Is this a good time? Ask Holy Spirit, it's okay to have your time with God. It's important.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And let us know how it goes when you need to share your nightmare with Jonas. So,
What is that?
Let them know how it goes when next time you share your nightmare with me. In the
Okay,
nightmare.
okay, I will. You want to share something?
I do that.
Well,
So
really quickly, just this morning I woke up and I could feel that Vanessa was in a process. So I just put my hand on her back, and then I went for a walk without saying good morning or without saying nothing. And we had been talking a week ago about this, like sometimes she just needs to not talk. So for me, it actually felt good to just like put my hand on her and look at her and then just go for a walk and go into the course myself. So well, that was a good experience actually to not talk there, and I I felt what she was in, so it was, yeah, just wanted to say that.
sweet.
yeah, beautiful. An example of what I just tried to describe. Yeah, beautiful. We're already doing that.
Right. Who else has something they'd like to share? Solveig?
Yeah. Hi. Wow. This is really good. This thing about you being disturbed or disturbing others. You can see I have a huge fear, and I have the experience with the cat this morning, and again 5 o'clock. She decided not to meow this time. She just went in through the net, the mosquito net. And I tried to just be with her, and then I let her out again. And I was like, but I can see that my mind wants to make a rule out of something, like what is the right thing to do, and then that's the right thing every day. It's like that's kind of surviving. I think that's what I've been doing for, especially like with the cat, this kind of being a mother comes up again, and that was a kind of surviving, like, okay, this works, we make it a rule, this work, and I can't find anything that works with this cat. So it's kind of disturbing. Yeah, but yeah, I can see I want to make it kind of a rule, and this thing about disturbing, I can see that I'm afraid of disturbing Peter. We sleep in the same bedroom, and disturbing him in the morning, and kind of want to have permission in the head, like, again, make it a rule, like from this time it's okay, and it's like I yeah, it's just wow.
The thing is, the mind cannot be disturbed by anything external unless there is a belief there, that noise can be disturbing or movement can be disturbing. But if the mind is at peace, nothing can disturb it. It's a good practice when you live with others to forgive noise and sound and movement, and to find out if you do feel disturbed, then there is just a belief to look at and to see, is there something underneath? Is there a fear underneath this irritation that comes up at being disturbed? Is there a fear there? Fear of loss of something? Because rest comes from awakening. We cannot say that enough. Rest comes from awakening, not from sleep, not from having a quiet environment, not from avoiding disturbance.
I think there's a bigger belief or fear in disturbing others, that I will be disturbing, especially around sleep.
Yeah.
When I sleep, I suddenly realize that.
Yeah, many of us are conditioned. We've been conditioned to, we have to be so quiet at night and all of that. And I think it's good to look at all of that. Because now you're not working jobs, neither of you. You don't have to be ready at 7 a.m. and rested and go to work for 8 hours. And, it's not like that. Now you are using night and day, moment by moment, for awakening. Done with the past, done with the conditioning of all those things. Every minute of the night should be used for mind training and mind watching, for awakening, for healing. That's so beautiful and glorious, so you can release that.
Yeah, it's like I still want to keep something separate. Now sleep have to be separate, and mornings have to be. They're like sacred. Don't mess with that.
You can never wake up to truth and have that. It's an idol to have that sleep is sacred, or morning rituals, or it's not.
Thank you.
Yeah. When I was first at the peace house, I didn't dare to go to the toilet at night. I was laying for hours holding my pee, and it was so focused on the external. I'm not going to disturb anybody. And then one day, after a long time, I brought it up, and I was told, "What? Go to the bathroom if you need to." And I was told, "Flush the toilet. Whatever noise or sound is for if anyone is disturbed, it's for their healing. It's for their forgiveness process." You can still be mindful and prayerful, but it's not all that past way is. Yeah.
Thank you. Wow, this is good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. This is good stuff. It's very healing to allow to relax a bit around these beliefs. To relax completely around them. I want to send a special hug to you, Karin. You look like you could take a hug. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I need that, yeah. About all this fear, but yeah, I watch it, the fear and the separation. It's all about that. Oh, I'm so fearful about not catching the flight or the train or the bus, all this.
Okay.
Not the journey, yeah.
Yeah.
Only a story, but inside it's separation, yeah.
Yeah.
It's popping up in all kind of illusions, yeah.
Yeah. Trust that the spirit is with you and it is gonna go well.
Yeah.
Feel good about it.
Yeah. I ask for help.
Yeah.
Holy Spirit, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold my hand all the way through. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I think that, then I ask for help then. Yeah.
And with your window issue, I think it's a similar issue. It's this fear of something wrong could happen if you start getting your window fixed. It can start to rain.
It's all about the same. Yeah.
It's unpredictable. You cannot have control.
Yeah.
But I would trust, even to get the window done, I would just get it done.
Yeah, I think I have to speak up now, because I want to be here while he's doing his thing, but I will clean up afterwards. But I want to be here when you're doing it, so I can clean it up afterwards.
Yeah.
So we have different beliefs about what is the right thing.
It looks like you have an assignment with this guy. It's a forgiveness
And-
lesson. You have some kind of assignment. Is he a friend or?
No, he's one of the workers here. Yeah, I think the best thing is to speak up and go to him and say how I feel. I want you to please change it before this weekend. And yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Karen. Yeah.
Yeah. Speak up for myself. That's the lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know how.
Thank you.
Okay.
Love you, everyone.
Yeah. Love you so much. Love is what you are.